full-time worker is someone who normally works between 38 hours and 40 hours a week, and on every week, with the exception obviously of 4 weeks annual leave. But a full-time person who has a job, it's called a permanent job, and that person goes to work each day on a 5-day roster in most circumstances. If you're part-time, and the law used to say that a part-timer worked between 15 and 30 hours a week, the law has changed in some conservative times so that a part-timer might work 37 hours a week, but probably not 8 hours a day like a full-timer might. So a part-timer might work 3 days of this week and 5 days the following. It's a little more complicated with part-time, and I suggest that if an employer offers that to you, then you get advice and information, because it's not really very simple to explain. If you're a casual, the definition is that a casual can work 0 hours or up to 38 hours a week. And many casuals, there are some jobs that are completely casualised where workers who should be really full-time are actually being casual. But on the other hand, a casual is there to help with the increase in work, you know, where it might the workflow is higher because it's summer or there's fruit picking or something of that nature. If you're a temporary worker, you really should be there for a particular purpose and do that purpose and leave. There's no reason to really have that as a definition. Every person who works in Victoria has the right to be paid fairly and legally, and to be treated fairly and with respect. These are laws that we have in Australia, and laws that are, some of them, quite specific to Victoria. So some of those things include the minimum amount of money you should be paid per hour. And this might be different if you're a full-time worker, a part-time worker or a casual worker, but mostly people should be paid close to $19 or $20 an hour if you're full-time or part-time. More importantly, casuals, particularly in hospitality industry, should be paid, and I have to remember the figure, $26 an hour Monday to Friday. And in my experience, many casual employees in the hospitality industry are paid something closer to 15. In some cases, international students and multicultural women might be paid 10. A lot of people around $20, $22. So the correct and legal rate is $26.49, and that if it's Saturday, that's $31, and Sunday even more, $37, and in a public holiday, most people are paid between $50 and $52 an hour, depending on what you do. Now, these are jobs that might have customer service or cleaning or kitchen work. They're all the same in terms of the pay rates. So the other thing that needs to happen when you have a job is that you fill out timesheets. Now, these could be filling it out on a piece of paper using a pen, or it could be digital using your phone or some other IT device. A timesheet's very important. It tells you the time that you start work, it tells if you had any breaks, and it tells you what time you finish. And that way, if you're a casual employee particularly, an employer can properly calculate the amount of hours that you work times the correct legal rate, and that then appears on a payslip. A payslip is legal. You must receive them from the employer. In the old days, that would have been given to you, perhaps a piece of paper at the workplace or posted to your house. Now you'll probably receive those on your email or on your phone. And a payslip should say how many hours you worked, how much per hour you were paid, and what was the total amount of money, minus any tax that you should pay, put into your bank account. And you should keep those payslips.
The Stepping Up to the Workforce program is brought to you by the Victorian Immigrant and Refugee Women's Coalition, with the support of the Victorian Government. VIRWC, a safe, inclusive, and welcoming space for multicultural women around Victoria. Join us.